Before we get too much further in this video, do me a solid. Click the like button, make sure to subscribe, drop us a comment below, let us know what you love about our videos, what you hate about our videos, and what you want to see in future videos. All right, with that said, let's get on with the episode. Here we go. It is the last episode from our 2023 season, and what better way to wrap up our 2023 season than bringing the last episode full circle with one of our first hunts of the year. Back during youth weekend, I took Caden out for one of his first hunts behind the bow, and we had some pretty good luck, saw some deer, and I tell you what, how about we go back and take a look at it, and we can show exactly how this all went down.
All right, you said 35 yards. Second dot, just a little bit high. Yep. Whenever you're ready. Let me know before you shoot.
Okay.
Go ahead. Don't know what happened. Might have to go back and watch the footage. You're all right.
So, I just shot at a doe and then ran down to the other field. All the way down there, and I think she went into the woods. I'm not sure, but when I shot the arrow, it like buzzed, and I don't know what happened.
So, not the best way to start your hunting career with, wounding a deer, but for those of y'all that have been around the channel for a little bit or checked out our stuff from earlier in the season, y'all know that Caden bounced back just fine and was able to take his first deer of the year later on in the season. Fast forward to mid-November for this hunt, and we had a warm front come through. Weren't really seeing much on the cameras, so why don't we go try and punch a doe tag? Maybe we get lucky and this doe pops out that we had an encounter with during youth weekend, and we can kind of wrap that story up.
All right, well, it is still November. It's still November. It is also still November 16th. We're back where we're at this morning. I was going to go to my buddy Anthony's place, but everything is just kind of dead right now. We're not getting a whole lot of movement on any cameras or anything like that. And we had does getting bumped around this morning by something. And then in the afternoons, they walk back down this edge, hop the fence, go in through the gate over here to hit the screen pasture. I figured why not make a move and try and fill a doe tag tonight. It's warm, it's hot, not really getting any bucks on camera anywhere, so. Just scanning the field, and there were two does out there right now, just kind of browsing and feeding around. One of them is the doe that Caden shot back on youth weekend. He caught her in the leg. She's missing that leg now, so hopefully she keeps feeding this way. We can finish the job on that one, so to speak. So fingers crossed, plenty of time. They're feeding this way. We'll see what happens. put the story out yet or not, but on youth weekend, Caden shot at a doe. The nerves got the best of him, and when he squeezed the trigger on the crossbow, he pulled a shot and hit that doe in the leg. Well, she was on the same path as that button buck, but for whatever reason she turned, flattened out, and didn't get any closer than 55 yards. So I ranged her at 55, and I wasn't going to take the shot. I was like, well, let's just draw back, settle in on her, and in worst case, if you don't take the shot, get some practice at just holding steady at that distance and see what, get a good sight picture. Drew back, got settled in, felt solid on the anchor, was just kind of aiming with her, and before I even knew it, the shot just broke. Hit her just in front of the hindquarter. Came out about midway through the body. I could see blood spraying out of both sides, like just pouring. So I'm almost positive she had probably just barely made it inside the wood line there. We're gonna go ahead and pack the stand and I'll start the recovery process before it gets dark. Get out of here at a decent time and go get her all cleaned up. Blood, digging up ground. Oh, there she is. Sweet. I mean, I tell you what, she went farther than I thought she did. She maybe went 100 yards in total. But the exit side of that is about as perfect a shot as you can put on one. I'm just glad to finish up the story from Caden's deer and put her out of her misery. So we're gonna get her drug out of here, get her cleaned up, and we'll do a quick recovery here in a bit. Caden,
Yes, sir.
I got something to show you.
What?
Something you need to go see.
No way!
Hold on now, let me catch up.
I smell a deer.
Does it look familiar to you at all?
Oh! Wait, what? You killed my deer? And I shot?
Yep. That's your doe. Tonight, she stepped out with another fawn and was feeding towards where we were set up. And the fawn, for whatever reason, broke right and went on to another pasture. She gave me a shot at 55 yards, and honestly, like, I wasn't planning on taking the shot. It's the farthest shot I've ever taken on a deer, and just decided that, hey, with the target panic I've been dealing with, I was like, let's go ahead and just draw and let's settle the pin on her and just kind of get a good feel for having a pin on a target. And settled in, locked in, and next thing I knew, the shot broke, and I'm watching it fly through the air and hit home. I mean, it came in behind the last rib in front of the hindquarter and came out, I mean, just about as perfect as it could get. And she didn't make it maybe 100 yards if that. So stoked to get it done, stoked to close the chapter on this deer. We're gonna get her all cleaned up and get out of here and get back in the woods, start hunting horns again.
All right, guys, I appreciate y'all watching as always. We've been doing this for a good little minute now. Hoping to keep it rolling as we head into the season. We got some great deer on camera that we're going to be chasing all throughout the year. So do me a favor, before you X out, click the like button, give it a share, throw us a comment down below, tell us what you liked, what you hated, and we'll do our best to respond as we can. So until next time, guys, until we are done with the 2024 season, best of luck to everybody out there. Hope to see y'all with us next year. And until then, pin 'em and stick 'em.